स्वागत है। आज है दिन 31। हर खजाने
Om Shanti, everyone. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Today is October 31st, and um, use every treasure in a worthwhile way and become an embodiment of success. Today's topic is the deities who are full of all virtues. Use all the treasures of all the virtues you receive at the confluence age in a worthwhile way, and you will become an embodiment of all virtues. Look, virtuous souls, even in the last period, are praised as the deities who are full of all virtues. By using the treasure of physical wealth in a worthwhile way, you become full of all treasures for 21 births. So use them in a worthwhile way and become an embodiment of success. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Human beings and divine beings or deities, or you can say devils and deities. So, deities in their divine beings, they show many arms, many weapons, many ornaments. They think that they had some very unique or wondrous form. These days, they have now recently completed the worshipping of different deities. So many different kinds of ornaments are there. So ornaments are actually not there, or there are not many arms, but the qualities and the ornaments that are there on the basis, or the qualities and the powers that are there on the basis of that, the ornaments are shown. For example, life like a lotus flower. So this is a very loving life, beautiful life. You're a trustee, you are free from attachment. So when you have these qualities, or when you have this kind of stage, then they are shown either standing on the lotus flower, or sitting on the lotus flower, or having a lotus flower in their hand. But it cannot happen that whether anyone, whether it is deity or a human being, if they stand on the lotus flower, nobody can stand on the lotus flower. Kamal, the lotus flower is very delicate, very small flower. They're big also, but they're delicate. In which way, how they have shown it to be symbolic? So, but Baba says in reality, the human being who is filled with divine characteristics or divine qualities is called deity, and the human being who is filled with um, devilish traits is called as a devil. So that's why at the present time, present moment, Baba's every child in their aim, they want to become full of all virtues, and this is important. And within that, also, what happens is that there are qualities, but at the right time, according to the circumstances, that quality I understand and use. So, for example, if you have a lot of patience, but if you lose patience and you don't keep that patience, you don't use that quality of patience, then you don't become successful, and then the
अगर
image
धैर्य
of
है,
that person is not created. If there is patience,
सहनशीलता है,
if there is tolerance,
शांति का गुण है,
there is the quality of
कोई
peace,
भी एक गुण ले लें,
any one quality you can take,
तो धीरे धीरे
then
उसका
slowly,
जो
slowly,
न केवल
uh,
अपने स्वरूप में धारण
not
करें,
only I will become an embodiment of
परंतु
that
बाबा के कार्य में
quality in my dharana, but
बाबा
in
के
Baba's
कार्य में
task,
बहुत धैर्यता की
uh,
आवश्यकता है।
there is a lot of
सहन भी की
necessity
जरूरत है,
of patience. There is a lot of need to be
मधुरता की भी आवश्यकता
tolerant.
है,
There is need to
शांति
be
की भी
sweet.
जरूरत है। ऐसे
There is
करके
need to be
सर्व गुण,
peaceful. So, like this, all
तो बाबा कह रहे हैं कि
virtues are needed.
संपूर्ण गुणों
And
का
so, Baba is saying, become full of all virtues.
संगम युग पर
Confluence
जो
age.
सर्व गुणों का खजाना मिलता है, उसे सफल करो।
At confluence age, all the
ऐसे
treasures
करके
of all the virtues that you
हमारे बाबा
receive, you use them in a
वर्चस्व
worthwhile way. How do we get them? Because our Baba is
ईश्वरी
all
संपत्ति,
virtuous.
ईश्वरी कर्तव्य,
So, whatever is the
इन
godly
सब बातों को ध्यान में रखते हुए
responsibility
हम गुणों की धारणा
or
करते हैं।
godly inheritance, I keep all
तो
this
बाबा
in
कहते हैं कि जब उन गुणों
awareness
को
and I
संपन्न
become
करोगे,
embodiment of virtues.
तो
So
सदा
Baba is
के
saying
लिए
when you will use them in
वो
a
गुण
worthwhile
बढ़ते
way, then
रहेंगे।
forever, for all time, you will become
सारा
virtuous.
कल्प,
Entire cycle.
सतयुग, त्रेता,
In the golden age, in the
कलयुग
silver
में
age, in the copper age, in the iron age, and now in the confluence age.
कुछ न कुछ
And
परसेंटेज
some or the other
सद्गुणों
percentage
का
of that
हमें रहता है।
quality of all virtues is there remaining with
देखो
us.
गुणवान आत्माओं का
The
जीवन
virtuous
लंबे
souls, you
समय
see,
तक भी
even
गुणवान
in
आत्माएं
the last
या
period,
लास्ट समय में
virtuous souls, even in the last
सद्गुण
period, are
संपन्न
praised as the
होने धीरे
deities
धीरे
who are full of all
रहने लग जाते हैं।
virtues.
अगर संगम युग पर सद्गुण है, तो
If at the
सारे युग
confluence
में
age
है,
you have all virtues, then automatically you will have them in all the
और जो
ages.
गुण है, सद्गुण है,
If they are good qualities,
वो तो बहुत
sadgun,
बहुत बड़ी पूंजी है।
then that is big treasure.
जो भी गुण होता है
Whatever quality is there,
वो सफल करने
whatever
के लिए
virtue is there, it is
बाबा
there to
कह
be
रहे हैं
used in a
कि
worthwhile way. So Baba is saying that
स्थूल धन का
by
खजाना
using the treasure of
सफल
physical
करने से
wealth in a worthwhile way,
21 जन्मों के लिए
you become
हमारे
full of
द्वारा
all treasures for
प्रयोजन बनते
21
हैं।
births.
अभी भी देखो संगम युग पर
Even now
सर्व
at the confluence
सेवा के
age, Baba says
जो सर्व
for
खजाने
world
हैं,
service, whatever
वो
are the
उपलब्ध हो जाते हैं।
treasures,
बाबा कहते हैं संगम युग
they
पर
are available.
माला माल बन जाते हो,
So Baba is saying that they become
जिसको भी माला माल बनना है,
embodiment of success.
कभी धन की कमी ना हो,
Whoever wants to become
ईश्वरी कार्य के लिए
full of all virtues, never have any
सभी
lack
सहयोगी बने
in
रहें,
physical wealth also. You want that everyone should
तो
become
प्रयोजन
cooperative through
रहे,
wealth also.
सफल
And
करो।
then what is the way? That the way is that you use it in a
जहाँ
worthwhile way.
जिस समय
Whenever,
जिस कर्तव्य
wherever,
की,
for whatever task or responsibility it is
उस
needed,
कर्तव्य में सहयोग की,
you cooperate in that.
सेवा में सहयोग की आवश्यकता है।
Cooperate in that seva.
उस समय पर वो करना बहुत
At that
जरूरी है।
time, to do that is it is very necessary.
देखो धन है, ठीक है,
See, if you have wealth,
परिस्थितियों
it's
के लिए
good. If there is some
वर्तमान और भविष्य के लिए
circumstances, whether of the
जहाँ भी आवश्यकता
present
है,
or for future, wherever it is
उसके लिए
needed,
बचत तो रखें।
for that we have to keep some savings.
लेकिन हमेशा ये सोचना चाहिए कि बचत के साथ साथ उसका सदुपयोग
But
भी
always I have to
बहुत
think that
जरूरी है।
along with the saving, it should be used in a worthwhile way.
मनन करिए,
So you churn
सद्गुणों
on
के
this
उत्पन्न
and become
कीजिए,
all virtuous and full of all
उसे सफल
qualities.
करना है,
And
सफल
for that,
करिए,
what you have to do, you have to use
तो
everything in a
सर्व
worthwhile way.
गुण
So
बन
automatically you will
जाते हैं।
become all virtuous. Om Shanti.
ओम शांति। अव्यक्त मूल्य
Om
निवेश
Shanti.
1969 से फरिश्तों के दिल से रूह रिहां।
Avyakta Murli revision from 1969, speaking to the heart of an angel.
अव्यक्त वाणी तारीख है 31
Avyakta Murli, date is 31st
1971
October
अनुभव
1971.
की विल पावर द्वारा
Facing Maya's
माया
power,
की पावर
using
का
the willpower
सामना।
of experience.
ऐसे अनुभव अनेक
Other
बार हुए
souls should
आप
experience you
उन्हें
to be the
बाधागर हो
Avyakta
जाएंगे।
angels who remain
यहाँ
stable
वरदान
in the Avyakta
अव्यक्ति
stage
वतन से
and have
अव्यक्त
come
स्थापन
from
में
Madhuban.
स्थित रहने
The
वाले
Avyakta land
अव्यक्त फरिश्ते
into the corporeal world
एक
for the
उद्देश्य
sake of world
विश्व
benefit.
कल्याण के
The
निमित्त
souls of your
आए हैं।
family should experience this
आपकी प्रवृत्ति वाले
transformation in you souls.
आप आत्माओं में ऐसा परिवर्तन अनुभव करें। इसको कहा
This is
जाता
known
है
as the
भक्ति का
transformation
उद्यम।
in the bhakti.
नयन
Your
रूपयता
eyes should give
करें।
the experience of spirituality.
चलन बाप के
Your
चरित्र का
activity should
साक्षात्कार
give the
करें।
vision of the divine
मस्तक
activities of the
मस्तकाग्नि
Father.
का
Your
साक्षात्कार
forehead
करें।
should give the vision of the
यहाँ
jewel on
अव्यक्त
the forehead.
सूरत दिव्य
Your Avyakta
अलौकिक
feature
स्थिति का
should show
स्वरूप
the
दिखाएं।
practical form of the
आपकी
divine
अलौकिक वृत्ति
Alaukik
कोई भी
stage.
तमोगुणी वृत्ति वाले को
Your
अपने
Alaukik
सतोगुणी वृत्ति
attitude
की
should
स्मृति
remind
दिलाए।
anyone with a
इसको
Tamoguni
कहा जाता
attitude
है
of his
परिवर्तन।
Satoguni attitude.
वह इसको ही
This is known
सर्विसेबल
as a
कहा जाता है।
transformation.
जो हर
This
काम
is
में
called being
सर्विस में लगे
serviceable.
रहते हैं।
When you remain
ऐसे
engaged in
सर्विसेबल
service at
बने हो
every step, have you
ऐसे
become
नहीं
serviceable to
कि
this
4
extent?
घंटे की सर्विस करनी है।
Do not think that you
सदा
just
ही
have
मुझे
to
ही
do
करना
service
है।
for 4
सदा
hours.
सर्विस में
You
तत्पर
have
रहने
to be
वाले
constantly
सदा
victorious.
के सर्विस
Not
को
even
ध्यान
1 second
सकते
of
हैं।
those who are constantly
सर्विस के
engaged
प्रति
in
attention
service, those who
ऐसा
are constantly
सर्विसेबल बनना
serviceable, should be
यही
spent
विशेष
without
आत्माओं
service
की
being
विशिष्टता
done.
है।
To become serviceable to this
तो सभी
extent
बातों में
is the
फूलने से
speciality of the special
बाकी कामों
souls.
में
So you
सियापन
have to
शब्दों में
become
बोला
full
जाता है ना।
in all
तो
aspects.
सभी बातों में
When
फूलना
you speak
वो
of
फूल
the
ही
Father's
होते
praise,
हैं।
the word
फूल
full
में
is
फौल नहीं
applied
होता है
to each of his
क्योंकि
qualities.
फेल नहीं
So
जाते
you have to become full in
न
all
फेल होते
aspects.
हैं
If you are full
न
in
कोई
all
व्यर्थ
aspects,
बातें
you will
फल
not
देते।
fail. Anything
बड़ी
that
बड़ी
is full
बातें
does not
क्या
have
होगा
any flaws.
जो फूल
Therefore,
होगा
you do
वह
not
व्यर्थ
fail.
बातों को फील नहीं
You
करेगा
neither fail in
न
anything
फेल
nor do
होगा।
you have
तो
any
ऐसे
sensitive
व्यक्ति
feelings over
बने
something
हो
wasteful.
सर्व
Sometimes
शक्तियों
you
से
become
साधन
sensitive
करते
over trivial
उन्हें मुझ
matters.
तक पर
Do
लगाए
you
रखें।
not? Those who are
अलौकिक
full will
वाणी
not
मुझ
become
सुन लें
sensitive over
सदा
wasteful
मस्तक पर
matters,
नहीं
nor
लगाते
will they fail.
तो
So
उन्हें
have
लगाना
you
ही
become
याद के
those who
बजाय
have
क्या करना
applied
है।
this tilak.
याद के
Have you
बजाय
applied the
फरियाद मत
tilak of
करो
becoming complete with
लेकिन
all
अभी
powers on your forehead?
फरियादों
If
की
you do
देखभाल
not
कीजिए।
constantly have this tilak
हरि
on your
के
forehead,
फरियादों की फाइल
then
मालूम ही
instead of
होती है
remembering Baba, what do you do in
तो
remembrance?
निरंतर
Instead
याद
of
करने
remembering
से
Baba, you
निरंतर
start
विजय
complaining.
पाने से
But now you must
निरंतर
not do
सर्विसेबल
that.
बनने
The
से
file of complaint
फरियाद
is
करने की
already
आवश्यकता ही
created.
नहीं होगी।
Do you know how
साधारण
big the file
कंप्लेनों को
of
आप
each
में
one's
डालने
complaint
के लिए
is? By
मुझ में
constantly
आना।
staying in
तो
remembrance,
सर्व
by constantly being victorious,
బట్టీలో చాలా
by
కాలం నుండి
constantly being
సదాకాలికమైనవి
serviceable,
చేదుగా అయిపోయే విధంగా
there will
పరివర్తన
be no
తీసుకురావాలి.
need to
ఇటువంటి
make
అనుభవాన్ని
any
అనేక ఆత్మలు మీ
complaints.
ద్వారా పొంది
You
వెళ్ళాలి.
have come
అవ్యక్త
to the
బోధన నుండి
bhatti in
అవ్యక్త
order
స్థితిలో
to
స్థితులయ్యి వ్యక్త
offer
పరిస్థితులు
the
వ్యక్త
sacrifice
స్థితిలోకి
of all
విశ్వ కళ్యాణ
weakness.
నిమిత్తం ఈ
So have you offered the sacrifice of all weaknesses? Or are you are there still some weakness remaining? When an offering is made, what do they say? At the end, Swaha. So have all you sacrificed yourself. Those who have sacrificed themselves cannot see the things of the past even in their dreams. Have you sacrificed yourself in this way? Courage and enthusiasm are visible in the result of the majority of you at the present time. Create an attitude that constantly has this courage and enthusiasm. The land is soft and fruitful, but do not allow the thorns of your past sinful actions from your past life to be sown in this fruitful land. Have you surrendered the thorns to the Father? Have all the thorns that still remain inside and causing damage been surrendered to the Father? When something turns to ashes, that is also called a sacrifice. Do not ever resow anything in your land. Anything that has turned to ashes, that is anything that has been burnt, that is to not ever bring into your consciousness. To make an offering and sacrifice, it means that its name and dress finish. From today, always consider that those are not the sanskars of I. The Satoguni soul, that is, those are not my sanskars. So, just as you observe the sanskars of others as a detached observer, in the same way, look at the sanskars of your Tamopradhan stage as a detached observer. Finish them in the same way. By considering them to be sacrificed, you will continue to receive success. Acha, Om Shanti.